on January 7th at 4:45 for a special called meeting. Any changes to the agenda?
No changes.
Can I get a motion to approve? Made by Ms. Hunley, seconded by Mr. Cedillo. All those in favor, and that's 4-0. If everybody could please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Be a quiet Pledge of Allegiance today. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Carrie, welcome. Happy New Year. Yep.
November is the month that we have the significant receipts for most of our taxing comes in. The biggest chunk is in December. So this report's for November. If you look at your first report, report number 1 from Treasury Report gives you a summary. It shows we had total receipts for the governmental funds of $70 million, and of that, $63.8 million were tax receipts that we received from personal, real property, and utilities and motor vehicles. You can see our disbursements, they're on track. We have just over $225 million, and then when you add the school activity, food service funds, daycare funds, we're at $235 million. Following that, you can look at the remaining amounts there for the Barney construction, which is $143 million, and our investment account balance is a little over $17 million. You can look at report number 2 that has a little bit deeper breakdown of all the governmental funds. But if we go on to report number 3, the historical analysis report, it compares the previous year to the current year for both revenues and expenses, and we are on track. We're ahead in revenues and behind in expenditures. The report shows a total of $86.2 million for general fund revenue, but $20.7 million still needs to be transferred out of the building fund. So when we did these reports, we hadn't made that transfer yet, so that will reduce it to $65.5 million for the general fund revenue. As I mentioned, the tax receipts are broken down by categories. Our capital outlay, we receive 50%. We'll get the other one in the spring. The state equalization for the Nichols is the same way. We'll get most of that in the spring, or the remainder of that in the spring. Behind report number 3, you have your general fund revenue trend, our traditional income statement, and balance sheets for your review. Take any questions that you have.
Any questions? No? Can I get a motion to approve? Made by Ms. Hunley, seconded by Mr. Springer. All those in favor? And that's 4-0. Thanks, Carrie. All right, at this time, we need to approve a few meeting minutes. The first one's from our regularly scheduled board meeting on November 17th. Any questions on that? No. Can I get a motion to approve? Made by Ms. Hunley, seconded by Mr. Cedillo. All those in favor? And that's 4-0. And the next one is our meeting on December 1st for SBDM. Any questions on that? Can I get a motion to approve? Made by Ms. Hunley, seconded by Mr. Cedillo. All those in favor? And that's 4-0. And then our SBDM meeting on 12/8. Can I get a motion to approve? Made by Ms. Hunley, seconded by Mr. Cedillo. All those in favor? And that's 4-0. Next up is personnel actions.
You'll see 2 reports and personnel actions. They are probably broken down by month. The December 15th personnel actions is listed, and then another one for December. And so both of those are included for your review. And you'll see those in categories from retirement, resignations. All of those are listed for your review.
And we'll take those under advisement. Next up, consent items. Any questions on consent items? Nope. Can I get a motion to approve? You have a question?
Actually, I do have a question.
Sure.
Some the field trip, is this because the request date is like after some of these things have occurred? Is that just because of the cancellation from a previous?
Correct.
Okay, because I felt like I didn't know if that was the reason why some of them were kind of late.
Yes, that wasn't due to the paperwork being submitted late. It was due to us in that December meeting.
That was it. Okay.
Good question. Anything else? Okay. Can I get a motion to approve? Made by Mr. Springer, seconded by Mr. Cedillo. All those in favor? And that's 4-0. And superintendent reports.
You'll see there are 4 sections to the superintendent report. The first one is the CDIP that Dr. Smith and his department has worked on. We are now complete for our CDIP for the 26 school year. We also have our enrollment projections, and Mr. Davis is here to answer any questions about our projected enrollment numbers. There's also a review to an update on policy 09.36. It's a procedure form 2-1, and those updates are highlighted in there for you to look at. And then our KSA performance, which I know our data has been released and it's been out to the public. There's a detailed report in there for your review as well.
Awesome. Any questions?
Okay, we now have Mr. Grimm, and I explained to him a little bit, Mr. Grimm, about your presentation is included in our packet, but you wanted the opportunity to invite us and speak for a few minutes, so thank you.
I'll make this quick.
Welcome.
So our original plan for our the East Oldham Showcase was to bring about 10 pieces of equipment into this space and give you an opportunity to experience it as if you were a student. That got canceled when the board meeting got canceled in December, and I think it is a better opportunity now to invite you to East to actually experience it with our students. Instead of having 2 or 3 students that are going to be showing you kind of how to do X, Y, Z, we would love to invite you to come out and actually walk through the building with us and get to actually see kind of what kids are doing in the spaces that they're actually doing it in. And so that's kind of the goal moving forward is to get you to our building so that you can kind of experience that. Our big push at East is to bring new innovative courses to kids based on what they are interested in. And we talked about that a little bit in our SPDM report the night that we were here. Everything from space science to pottery to history of rock and roll to civil engineering. Those are classes that kids said they wanted. And so we found a way to, with our current staffing and our current certifications, to offer those classes to our kids this year in kind of a, we'll call it it's not a high school schedule, but that's kind of what it feels like. It's a very much a secondary built schedule for that purpose. And we are really excited to get feedback from them again in January, here in a couple weeks, to find out which of these are going to live and what do they want to see next based on a new group of kids that have come in. Our 6th graders have lots of ideas. It doesn't mean they're all good, but they do have a lot of ideas of things they want to do. So I have an invitation for you, for each of you, along with a little swag that we were going to present you with.
Awesome, thank you.
Let's make sure.
Oh, neat.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Neat.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. I love it.
I know.
And there's a couple other
Very
things
fun.
that the students were going to have you work on.
I love
You're going to come
those.
in person and do that because we need the equipment to be able to do some of the stuff that they're going to have you do. I also was informed that you cannot come in a group because if you come as a group, you're acting as the board. So feel free to reach out to me, the front office. Want to come individually or come in pairs, that would be awesome. We would love to have you at any point. It does not matter when you come. There's great things happening in those classes every day that we're in session. So we would love to have you, and we'll do our showcase with you individually in person that way.
Awesome.
Do you have any questions for me?
That'll be
about
even
any of that?
better, I think.
It'll be better because
Yeah.
you'll get to see them in their space. So the kids are more comfortable. You'll get to see not 1 or 2 kids doing it. You'll get to see 25 plus kids doing all of whatever it is that they're doing simultaneously and see how the teacher interacts in that environment with them. And it's pretty cool to watch.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, well, maybe we can get some dates together where we can come in small groups.
Absolutely. Anytime we're available, we'll make sure that we're there, and we'll have the kids and the classes ready to go. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much for bringing this.
Absolutely.
And then we've got, next up, we have information items.
You'll just see 3 attachments, and there are 3 different topics. Preschool report has several different reports for your review. Energy report, and then the ORR report is in there and up to date.
Perfect, thank you. And then at this time, we need to go into executive session. Allison's stuck in a wreck, so see if,
You can actually make the motion.
don't I need to read this first?
Yes.
Okay.
But I was just saying, somebody else doesn't have to make it.
Okay. Does she just read the discussion?
Yes.
Okay. At this time, I need a motion to go into executive session pursuant to KRS 61.810 deliberations on the future acquisition or sale of real property by a public agency, but only when publicity would be likely to affect the value of a specific piece of property to be acquired for public use or sold by a public agency. Do I need to read the rest of that?
Yes, you can. Does it have other topics on it?
Discussions of proposed or pending litigation against or on behalf of the public agency, discussions or hearings which might lead to the appointment, discipline, or dismissal of an individual employee, member, or student without restricting that employee's members or students' right to a public hearing if requested. This exception shall not be interpreted to permit discussion of general personnel matters in secret.
Okay.
Can I get a motion to go into executive session made by Ms. Hunley, seconded by Mr. Springer? All those in favor, and that's 4-0.
Let's do it.
All right. Short and sweet.